time, since 2007. Since 2007. And I started digital banking in many of the countries, for example, from Cambodia to Singapore, and then I try experiment in Indonesia, in Bali. So I have something called a Bali Pay, in which experiment conducted in Bali, all right? And Alipay, mereka mau beliin. Okay, so sekarang kita negosiasi dengan Alipay, right? Mereka mau beli sistem ya yang unik ya. I wouldn't say it is fantastic, but I'll say it's very unique system. Okay, let's very quickly. Pak Ferry, can you show my slides, please?
Okay. Mohon, Pak.
Okay, so what are the implications for bank sustainability, especially after COVID-19? Let me tell you what happened during COVID-19. Yeah. Number one, fewer people went to the banks. Tidak banyak orang pergi ke bank karena ada lockdown. Many ATMs were out of cash, because many people draw money from the ATMs and there was not filled up enough. So many ATMs were out of cash, not only in Indonesia, bukan hanya di Indonesia, also di Singapore ada, di Malaysia ada, di banyak tempat tidak cukup wang di ATM. Many people withdrew large amounts of cash and put at home. Mereka takut bank nanti tutup, mereka tidak dapat wang. So mereka go and withdraw all the money, bawa ke rumah. Yeah. And number four, some people were afraid to touch the cash money. Some people were afraid. Mereka takut ada virus di dalam wang tunai, yeah, in the notes or in the coins. All right. Then many people use e-wallet. Sudah ada banyak orang pakai e-wallet. Yeah. If you go to Alfamart, people will use e-wallet. You go to the coffee house, yeah, Starbucks, people will use e-wallet. Yeah. No longer they want to use cash. No new loans were given because the bank was closed. Tidak ada orang pinjam wang. Yeah, semua lockdown. Okay. Many borrowers cannot pay the loan installment. Banyak orang tidak bisa membayar yang dipinjaman. Yeah. So jadi kredit macet. All right. So many borrowers borrowed from the banks, the informal banks. Yeah. Those informal banks, like in China, is called shadow banking. Shadow banking. That is in China. But in other places, it could be koperasi, could be a money lender, yeah, could be pawn shop. What do you call it? Kedai pajak, is it? Pajak gadai, right? So you have pawn shops. Many people were doing this. So this happened in COVID-19. Now, what does that mean for digital banking? Actually, if you look at it, the digital banking is now going to move faster. It's going to move faster. It's going to move fast, and it's going to change the structure and the business model of the banks. You will have payments tanpa bank, bayar wang tanpa bank, bank perbankan tanpa bank. Okay, so you have all these things going on. Can I have my next slide, please, Pak Ferry?
Okay.
Dengan kan iki, oh dengan kan iki lain iki kan?
Okay.
Boleh SDM.
Slightly before COVID-19, sebelum COVID-19, there are three trends that are important.
Mengikuti iki soalnya Bu.
There are three trends that's
Kepala
important.
cabang, seluruh kepala cabang. Coba
Trend number one is 75% already use online banking. In America, the Syarikat America, they are using 75% online banking. If you go to Singapore, which is dekat dari Indonesia. It is almost now 80% already using online banking. Yeah. And online banking, not necessarily internet, yeah, tapi mobile phone, everything. They're going to use that already. The change the slide, please. The second trend. Second slide, please. Second
Yes.
trend is that of 80% of the banks began digital transformation starting from 2018. 80%. Many banks already try to do something, but most of the people who do digital banking, they are thinking of using only the mobile phone. They don't know anything else digital. They just talk about mobile app. But actually, I want to share with Ibu dan Bapak-Bapak dan Ibu-Ibu that digital banking is more, is much more than just using the mobile phone. It's more than that. Okay, you have the front end, di depan. You have the middle, di tengah, and then you have the back end, di belakang. Okay, so the digital transformasi bukan hanya di depan, it is also di belakang, also the organizational structure. Okay, the third slide, please.
Oke, Pak.
Okay, the next trend, the third trend is that 49% of the people, Temenos is a core banking vendor. Temenos salah satu core banking specialist yang terbesar di dunia. And they say 49% of the people wants to digitize. 49% of the banks in the world wants to digitize. Yeah. And when they digitize means they want to build digital capabilities to change the way customer transact. Already customer transact is lebih convenient, lebih gampang, ya, dengan mobile phone, ya. So now is how do we use the digital money as well? How do we make an ecosystem, digital ecosystem? Bukan hanya mobile phone, digital banking, yeah. It is the middle, is the whole ecosystem we need to change, and for that to change, you need the whole bank to be involved. Di depan, di tengah, dan di belakang, the back end of banking. Next slide, please. Next slide, please.
Yes.
So, what will happen after COVID-19 untuk perbankan? Apakah will akan datang? Yeah. What COVID-19 has done is to quicken, mendorong digital transformasi. Ya, tidak mundur, tidak berhenti transformasi, tapi mendorong. Kita sudah ada pengalaman experience sekarang, nasabah tanpa bank, dia bisa beli barang. Dia bisa buat transaksi. Tanpa ATM, dia bisa hidup. Okay? Tanpa cabang, dia sudah bisa hidup. This is what COVID-19 has shown us. Okay? Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Next slide, please.
Oke, Pak.
Most digital banking, I can tell you digital banking. When we say, oh, do you have digital banking? Oh, sudah ada Pak, kita sudah beres ya semua. And what you mean sudah beres is that you can open account on a mobile phone. You can have savings account on a mobile phone. You can have QR code on the mobile phone. Maybe you have eKYC, know your customer, you use it from the mobile phone. Card management, you use on a mobile phone. Purchasing, payments transfer, you are mobile phone. And because of these 6 things, 6 functionalities, you say, kita sudah beres. But actually, this is just the start. Ini hanya pertama. Langkah pertama. Okay? Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah. Digital transformation yang benar. Okay? Yang benar. Number 1, you must be able to reduce operating costs. Kalau ada bank tanya kita, oh, digital banking is very expensive, terlalu banyak wang untuk investasi. Sudah salah. Karena digital banking also means reduce cost, mengurangkan pembayaran, ya, cost. How do we reduce cost? We can now slowly remove the ATM. Kita bisa mengurangkan, yes, tidak ada banyak ATM. So slowly, tidak pakai ATM lagi. Okay, because we want to encourage the ecosystem to money transfer, to withdraw money and to pay each other and to transfer money. We use mobile phone plus the ecosystem. Yeah. So slowly ATM sudah you will cut away the ATMs. Number 2, digital banking to reduce cost means cabang sudah mau tutup. Kita tidak ada cabang lagi. I will tell you di mana kita ada pengalaman. Ya, tutup cabang. Okay? Nanti we will have a case study for you. Number 3, digital banking means bank bisa kontrol kredit macet. Kalau ada digital banking tapi kredit macet masih naik, ya, itu bukan digital banking. Digital banking is to help you to control the NPL. How do you control the NPL dengan digital banking? You can track the customer. You track dia kemana, dia beli apa. Kalau dia pinjam uang, pergi ke Jepang untuk holiday, itu tidak benar. Itu sudah ada signalnya untuk kredit macet. Right? Okay. So number 4, digital system knows how to track the spending of the borrower of the customer. It tracks the signal. Ada signalnya. Kalau kredit macet atau tidak, ada signalnya. Okay. Bukan hanya 6 bulan kita review, 3 bulan kita review, 1 tahun kita review. Sudah lewat. Ya. Kredit macet sudah muncul, sudah lewat. Number 5, digital analytica. Digital analytic. We must be able to manage liquidity of the bank from digital banking. Liquidity of a bank and digital banking ada hubungan, ya, ada berkaitan. Okay, we need to know that. And also with digital banking, we know how to calculate. Kita bisa computation, ya, interest revenue, cost incurred for each customer. Cost incurred for each customer. Bukan cost incurred untuk bank. That one accounting bisa. You go and ask your accountant, dia tahu. Tapi cost untuk setiap borrowing customer, your accountant may not know. Okay? Financial controller may not know. But this is what digital banking means. Okay? These 5 things. If your digital banking sekarang tidak mengurangkan cost, okay, dan tidak bisa kontrol NPL, dan tidak ada data analytica, you don't have digital banking. Your digital banking tidak complete. All right? Okay, the next slide, please, Pak Ferry. This is our experience. Kita sudah bekerja dengan BRI, Bank Rakyat Indonesia, Agro. Sudah 2-3 tahun, ya, 2 lebih tahun. We went there and tell them to go digital. What do? I say, number 1, close all your branch. So now they replace the branch with an agent network. Staffnya sudah jadi agent. That means staff tidak ada lagi. Agent dapat komisi, bukan gaji. Okay? So we replace the branches with an agent network. So it has got a large agent network. What does the agent do? Agent bisa jalan kemana-mana. Okay, agent bisa jalan kemana-mana dan mereka bisa jual jasa perbankan di mana-mana tempat juga. Okay, and then they can go to Starbucks, dia bisa jual pinjaman juga. Yeah, and all they need is a mobile phone to do eKYC. And eKYC is only 20 minit. Dan mereka tahu credit scoringnya di belakang, ya. And they will give the answer, respond, bisa atau tidak untuk pinjaman. Okay. Then setiap 50 agent dia ada hubungan dengan chief agent. Chief agent. Satu chief agent ada mungkin ada toko, ya. Chief agent tidak ada cabang, itu toko sendiri. Chief agent is toko sendiri. What is inside this toko? The next slide, please. Ada apakah yang di dalam toko chief agent? Next slide, please. In the chief agent office, you have the printer. You have a tablet, Android tablet. You have a POS machine, EDC, electronic display. And you have a scanner. And you have a cash drawer to keep cash. And then you have web application. That's all the chief agent has. Dia tidak ada banyak staff. Mungkin chief agent dengan satu assistant sudah cukup. Jadi satu cabang yang kecil sekali. It's very small. All right. So that's what they have. The next slide, please. And with this, they're able, BRI Agro Bank is able to reduce costs. Now, what is the system to control NPL? What is the system to control NPL? So the system sudah ada. Kita sudah buat haki, intellectual property right, on this system and method to prevent credit macet setelah wang sudah kasihin. Okay? Setelah pinjaman wang sudah keluar. Okay? We can still control. All right? This is the way to control it. And this is patented in Singapore. And next slide, please, Pak Ferry. So the possible list of services the BRI Agro Bank use. This is dengan agent network, ya. Tidak ada staff, bukan staff, dengan agent. So the agent can do microloans, can do eKYC, mobile loan repayment, transfer money, deposit and withdrawal, phone top up, bill payment, international money transfer, opening account, service fees, and then as well as a loyalty program. They can do all this just with agent. Tidak ada cabang tanpa ATM. Okay.